Hey Chinna's family, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel then a warm welcome to my channel. Today's video is the episode 3 of the dinner series. This week I've concentrated more on quick dinner recipes, so if you're looking for dinner under 10-15 minutes then you're at the right place. If you've not watched the first 2 episodes then click on the I button above right now to watch it, and without further ado let's get into the video. So the first recipe that we're going to see today is Idli Upma. Yes, you heard me right. I guess Idli Upma is the only Upma variety that I don't hate. But jokes apart, this is super easy to make and tastes so delicious. And the good thing is you don't need to make fresh idlis for this recipe. You can use leftover idlis and that actually tastes the best. So do check out this recipe and let me know how you liked it. So on this particular day I was making this Idli Upma just for one person. That's why I've taken only 4 idlis. But if you're making it for 2 or more people, then you can adjust the quantity of the ingredients accordingly. The veggies that you'll need for this recipe is 1 chopped onion, 2 or 3 green chilies according to your taste, and some curry leaves. So the secret here to making fluffy and non-sticky idli upma is to keep the leftover idli in the fridge. So the idli I'm using here in this recipe is leftover from morning breakfast. So after breakfast I transfer the leftover idlis to an airtight container and put it in the refrigerator so that by the time I make dinner the idli would lose its usual stickiness and we'll get nice and fluffy upma. So in a pan, I am taking about a teaspoon of oil. Once the oil is hot, I am adding in about a teaspoon of mustard seeds and the same quantity of Bengal gram or Channa dal. Let it splutter and let the dal turn a little golden brown. So once the mustard seeds have spluttered, I am adding in the curry leaves and also the chopped onion and green chilli. Fry them well till the onions turn a little translucent. Add a little bit of salt just required for the onions. Remember the idli already has salt, so I am adding salt just for the onions here, and a little bit of turmeric powder. Give it a good mix and let it fry for another 2 to 3 minutes. Once the onions have fried enough, I am adding in my secret ingredient, which is idli chilli powder or chutney powder. Trust me, please do add this in the recipe. This gives the idli upma an amazing taste. Give it a good mix, and if you feel the mixture is too dry, then feel free to add another half to 1 teaspoon of oil. One thing I forgot to mention here before is after you take the idli out of the fridge, just break it down with your hands into bite-sized pieces just to give it an upma consistency. Add the broken down idli pieces to the onion mixture and mix it gently and thoroughly. Cover the pan with a lid, put the flame on low and let it cook for another 5 minutes just so all the flavors combine really well. So that's it, our 10 minutes delicious dinner is ready. This was super easy, right? Even kids who fuss to eat plain idli would just love this recipe. Do give it a try and let me know in the comments below as to how it turned out. The next recipe that we're going to see is Pesarattu. This is an Andhra style dosa made entirely out of moong dal. This is super healthy and super tasty, and since it's full of proteins and fiber, it keeps you full for a longer time. So let's check out the recipe. The only step that takes time for this recipe is soaking the dal. Here I've taken 2 cups of green moong dal, 1 cup of rice and maybe a quarter teaspoon of methi seeds. All the ingredients and their measurements will be mentioned in the description box below, so do check that out. Once I've washed the dal and rice well, I'm soaking them in drinking water for about 6 to 7 hours. So since I'm making this recipe for dinner, I've soaked the dal and rice in the afternoon itself. So this is after soaking it for exactly 7 hours. As you can see, the dal and rice have doubled up in size. So all we have to do now is put them in a grinding jar and make a batter. We are also going to grind a few items along with it. So I have some chopped coriander here, an inch of ginger that I finely chopped or roughly chopped, 2 green chilies or according to your taste, and some curry leaves. Here I am grinding the batter in 2 batches. So with the first batch I am adding about a teaspoon of jeera and the other ingredients like green chilli, coriander leaves and curry leaves that we have kept ready. Add the required amount of salt. I am adding about half a teaspoon here, and I'm also adding in a little bit of the water in which the dal and rice was soaking, just to make the grinding a little easy. Grind all the ingredients to a fine paste as shown. Grind the next batch of dal and rice as well in the same way. That's it, our dosa batter is ready. This would be the right time to check for salt and add more if required. Make sure the batter is not too thick or too thin. It should be exactly in the dosa batter consistency. So the best thing about Pesarattu is once the batter is ready, you can directly start making dosas. There is no need for fermentation, and I think that's a plus if you want to make quick dinner, right? Make sure to keep the flame on medium high all the time so that the dosas don't burn. This will take about 1 or 2 minutes extra than a regular dosa, but the method of making it is just as similar. So that's all for this video. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and if you did, then give it a big thumbs up and do share your comments below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell to get notified on my upcoming videos. Follow me on Instagram as well. The link is given in the description box below. Come back next week for more amazing recipes. So until then, it's bye from Pooja. Bye.